Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's great to be with you guys once again. Today we're going to talk about not enough stories. You see, telling the stories of past heroes to our children is a great way for them to develop a sense of identity, a sense of belonging in this timeline that we call life. Because without stories, who are we? The modern way of life is promoting individualism. The reason for that is the old saying, divide and conquer. We have a history to go back to. We have a sense of belonging. We have heroes. And from those heroes, we learn from their lives, their struggles, their strengths, their perseverance, and the challenges they faced and their triumphs. So all these things, once we start telling our kids about these heroes, their stories, they build this sense of belonging into the timeline of life. See, one part of telling stories to our kids, it gives them a sense of purpose. It gives them a feeling of belonging to something that stretches back throughout time. And that will actually create their whole character. Now they have somebody to look up to. Like in my previous videos, we are following the wrong heroes. And this information is being fed to us through our eyes and ears, through entertainment. Like the story of Umar ibn al-Khattab. Subhanallah, he is one of the greatest heroes of Islam and the whole humanity. The struggle he went through, finding truly who he is. And when he became the Khalif, the struggles he went through. These kind of stories like Khalid bin Walid, we have so many stories, subhanallah, to tell. But it just takes a little bit of studying on our part as parents to tell the kids about them. But if we let them watch Hollywood, Bollywood, all these idiots on screens, then tomorrow do not complain that my kid is not abiding by the cultural rules or laws, or they don't care about our culture and stuff, because you didn't teach them, to be honest with you. You didn't put effort into it. You didn't build a good value system and belief system for them. And from these historical stories, we learn about empathy, about sacrifice, about the way they live their lives. And we could compare it to ours and tell our kids on how to improve. Like on my previous videos, I told you about stealing human excellence. You look at somebody, you like something about them, you adapt it to your own character to become that. Like we can, even from modern times, we can talk about Nelson Mandela. His story is all about perseverance and forgiveness. After 27 years of apartheid, putting him in jail. And he comes out, becomes a president, and he says, I forgive you. You see, that level of excellence is almost impossible in today's world. Why do I say impossible? Because those people had knowledge of themselves. They knew why they were here. But us, we're just not thinking enough. Inshallah, when we come to emotional management part, we're going to talk on how to conquer these emotions and how to balance them and use them in different formats and wherever they're needed. But for now, let's talk about heroes. Let's educate ourselves first about them and then tell the stories to our kids, or read the stories with them. And alhamdulillah, through social media, now there are videos that you can watch together with your kids, and inshallah ta'ala, that way you don't have to do the hard work. Somebody else has done the hard work for you. All you have to do is turn on your TV and put your kid beside you and say, son or daughter, let's watch this. And then with your own perspective and your own experience of life, then you can explain it further to them, explaining the virtues, the values, and the beliefs that they had, and the fuel that pushed them toward this achieving this excellent characters. Keep in mind that we belong to a history, a very rich history, alhamdulillah. We have strong belief system and cultures. And alhamdulillah, even in this modern day, our systems are working perfectly. Our family structures are intact, except for those who trying to be adopting other values and belief systems, because now they have to learn from scratch and they don't have enough knowledge about the new value system that they're trying to adopt, that those values have failed and they see it with their own eyes. And it all comes from one place, from your mind. Just some analytical thinking, some planning, and then proceeding. That's all it takes. I won't take up more of your time. Thank you very much for tuning in. Stay safe wherever you are. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for watching.